Welcome back. And now to let us know what's happening in and around the city in terms of the traffic and just cautioning us about how to stay safe, we are joined by Seargent Fabian Amukwelele from the City Police. Good morning, sir, and welcome.
Good morning, and thank you for having me yet again.
Bright and early on this lovely Thursday morning.
Very important indeed.
Now, let us know what's the traffic update, what is happening in Windhoek.
Significantly, in Eastern Suburbs CBD City South, we have Robert Mugabe Avenue and Roland Kabila flashing on red. Then we do have Robert Mugabe and Centaurus Road. It's another one flashing on red. Moving way right to Aviation Road and Awas Road remain under construction. Here we are just encouraging all road users to take note and always to make sure they wake up early. Road closures, we have the off-ramp from Awas Road all the way into Mandume Demfayo Avenue, remain closed. Then we have Casino Street that is closed on both sides. And yet again, no entry due to road construction. Elsewhere, Western Suburbs, here we are referring to Katutura Commercial area. Traffic lights, we have Moses Gariep Avenue meeting up with Winnie Mandela Avenue. Lights are flashing on red. Then we have a considerable number of traffic lights that are completely off, where they are all interacting with any hospital and Nyemba. And they are as follows. We have Aeroford Street, and then we have Rensberger Street, then we have Industrial Street. Most of them, they are not yet programmed. They are new traffic lights. Just to point clarification there. Roadwork obstruction is in Katutura Commercial area. We have Evelyn Street. It has been undergoing a facelift for some time now for the embetterment for all the road users. So let's be patient. I know during peak hours is worrisome. And when we are talking of Evelyn Street, we are referring at service station, between the service station and Sianda Court, remains under construction. I know it's a mayhem there. However, we are simply just saying by now, we should learn how to alternate and just make sure that we wake up as early as we can. Road closures, we have Lucia Street and Evelyn Street that remain closed. And then we have Machichi Street where it's linking up with Kingsley Road all the way towards Eni Hospital and Nyemba Road. No accident at this hour that has been reported up to my coming in the studio. And I'm referring in Katutura Commercial area as well as in CBD City South. However, should the status quo change, we are calling on everybody out there to promptly just inform us so that we can dispatch all the necessary emergency vehicle. Just to bring up one issue of concern, yesterday in the afternoon, to be specific, where Andrew Klopper meets Paul van Arte, that's near David Besedno School, just at that corner, there are those traffic lights there. There was an accident, to be specific. It was a pedestrian accident. It was quite a serious one. It happened right that time of peak hours, going to 4:30 yesterday. So we are simply saying to all road users, especially pedestrians, please wear visible clothes. From a far distance, a driver can be able to notice that you are a pedestrian, and let's avoid jaywalking because it can be detrimental.
Yes.
Going right into the topic of the day, if I may, important notice with regards to protecting our kids and to avoid municipality fine that clocks up to a 1,000. Posting or allowing a child to beg on the street or to sell in public contrary to councillors' condition. And when we talk about councillor, we are referring to City of Windhoek that are responsible for enacting the municipal bylaws. Selling goods or service in public without councillor approval, all this can amount to a fine of 1,000. For the purpose of the regulation in the municipal bylaw, Regulation 15 to be specific, children means any person under the age of 16 years. So let's keep our children safe and street clean. Any other issues of concern regarding the abuse of children, that especially those that are minor,
Yes.
make use of our numbers 061 302 or alternatively 061 302 302. Alternatively, our SMS line number 4444 so that we can arrest the situation. As we all know, we are the first respondents. At times when something is reported to us, we coordinate, we call always relevant department or section if it's not within our reach to handle the situation. But very important for all of us to play our part and thus
Yes,
to
indeed.
call those that can assist in any predicament or dilemmas. And with those few remarks, really, that's all that I prepare for you unless there is question on your side.
Well said so much, Sergeant. So just for interest's sake, are these common occurrences where children are selling on the street?
Yeah, they are quite common. They are quite common. You would find a parent sending a child to go buy a beer. After she comes from work, maybe she's tired, she'll just send the child to buy. That is very, very common, especially in the informal settlement and also in the first site when we're referring to Katutula commercial area. It's pretty common. We had cases statistically that are documented of parents that are really making use of their kids to buy either alcohol or just to send them for things that are not to be used by kids. Because when you send kids, the idea of temptation for them to try it out comes in. And tomorrow that child, because they are known where they are buying these items, they will buy pretending under the pretext
That
they are
they've
sent
been
by their
sent,
parents, but then
indeed.
they will just go drink.
Indeed.
So those are the situations that we are faced with at the moment.
Thank you so much for your time, Sergeant.
Once again, thank you to you and your team. I thank you once again.
Great. That was Sergeant Fabian Amukwelele from the City Police, just really speaking to us about being cautious as we are on the roads. But alike, he was also really emphasizing to say, let's take care of our children. Do not send your child to go and buy alcohol. It is an offense.